All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving our praises and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Ruach HaKodash. That one is unto the apostles, the others, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love to the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to do a response onto this video here that was put up by Man in America. And as you can see, the title of his video reads, "The Horrifying Truth About Data Centers Nobody is Talking About." Now, if you brothers and sisters have been paying attention to the news, researching and searching, you should know that these data centers are being built at a rapid pace and that these data centers are needed for the establishing of this digital control grid, okay? Ultimately, the MOTB. These data centers, all right, are going to be used to pretty much surveil you, okay? Point blank and period. And these data centers are causing all kinds of environmental problems. They are disturbing people's homes. They can't sleep at night because of the noise that it make. All kind of problems. Okay, the energy prices going up, people bills going up. These data centers are wicked. Okay, but guess what? They're needed for what these Edomites are trying to establish. Okay, the beast. And America. Okay, America is pretty much the hub of this. They're constantly building data centers, right? Also in China, other parts of the world. But here in Babylon the Great, bro, they're building hella data centers, okay? And hey, look, brother, this thing gonna hit very soon, man. As the world is distracted, okay, following nothing, talking about nothing, doing nothing, these Edomites behind the scene are getting this thing set up. But hey, it is what it is, man, because everything that Esau is doing is leading to our kingdom being set up, man. That's what it's leading to. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how frustrating these things may make us, right? It's all leading to eternal life for the Israelites, man. And that's all that matters. Okay, but these data centers are very important. They have to be established. They got to be set up, man, in order for these devils to have the storage they need for all this data. Point blank and period. So I'm gonna start it here at the 6 minute mark, 6 minute 45 second mark. Let it play out a little bit because he made some good points in this video. So make sure my audio is good. Here we go.
Day, or this kind of looks like it's kind of going into dusk, and then there's also the second half of the video shows the noise at night. Just listen to this. This is what it sounds like living half a mile away from a data center. Imagine if every time you were outside, whether you were barbecuing, having a campfire, camping in your backyard, gardening, whatever it is, imagine if this is what you heard, okay? So this is the noise at 1 a.m.
Wait, how old is the new hire?
I don't know, but he literally uses Excel.
That's insane. I would be so angry if I lived in a rural area when that's where these things are being built, right? They're buying up farmland, they're buying up cheap land, and that's where they're building these data centers. Imagine you have lived your whole life in a rural area and you grew up listening to the quiet sounds of nature at night, and that's what you hear. But it's not just the noise, it's the light. Okay, so here's another post. This says, a massive data center is now bathing the rural town of Crowell, Texas, in constant artificial light, leaving residents under a 24/7 industrial glow. In other locations where data centers have been established, light pollution is becoming a serious problem for residents. So this is, even in the middle of the night, this is what it looks like. When you're supposed to be able to see the stars and see the sky and have pitch black. I mean, this is, again, a rural town of Texas. This is what people are seeing at night. Like, this is just, it's infuriating. And this, we're not even getting into the purpose of these data centers. I mean, to me, these data centers are the hub of the control system. Of course, they're doing other things, like they're processing AI cat videos, and of course, there's stuff like that happening. But fundamentally, though, these AI data centers, these are the central hubs of a digital prison. Like, that's what they are. And so if you think about this, it's like they're not benefiting mankind. They're being used to track us. They're being used to surveil everything we do. They're being used to analyze every single thing that we're doing online. It's just the amount of data moving into these things that's coming from us is just insane, right? So all your smart things, smartphones, smart TVs, even flock cameras, the audio, the Raven audio on the flock cameras, it's all recording everything. So, and again, at the beginning of the show, I talked about, what does it mean to be an American? What does this country mean to me? Well, what I can tell you, what I'm seeing right now is that this country the infrastructure is being built for an insane surveillance state. Like, that's what's being built around us. That's just the sober reality of it. Now, I haven't lost my hope. I'm
right. Surveillance state. That's all it was about, bro. That MOTB. How would Esau know what you're doing? Excuse me. Right? If you don't have the surveillance, how could he track and trace you? How could he hinder you from buying and selling digitally? Right? How could he know if you have one outside of the city limits? Excuse me. Okay. How will he know? They need the data centers, bro, to be able to set up all of this. Okay. He made a great point. And these Edomites are losing it. Okay. They losing it. That good old, Trump, look, Trump tricked these niggas so good, he tricked their ass. He tricked they so damn dumb. All right. They still got hope for America. It's still hope. They hope on America. This shit over with, boy. This shit over with. The America that your forefathers grew up in, biker jackets, that shit over with. You finna be a slave, boy. You finna be a slave. Yeah. You finna be a damn slave. All of you. Okay? Here we go.
In the show, I talked about, what does it mean to be an American? What does this country mean to me? Well, what I can tell you, what I'm seeing right now is that this country the infrastructure is being built for an insane surveillance state. Like, that's what's being built around us. That's just the sober reality of it. Now, I haven't lost my hope. I'm still have a lot of fight in me. I've got a lot of hope for the future. And I do think this stuff will end up failing. Like, that's my personal opinion. I don't think that this will become successful. I think that at some point it will fail. However, I can't ignore the signs that I see that the infrastructure for a digital prison is being built all around us, funded by our taxpayer dollars, polluting our water, polluting our air, stealing the energy from the grid, driving up prices for us. Like, this is just the sober reality of what's going on. But they've also found, this is also crazy, that the scientists have discovered that these data centers are even worse for the environment than we thought. So the big data centers, in addition to the sound and the light, they're creating what they're calling heat islands that raise local surface temperatures on an average of 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Right? This is, again, going back to the whole global warming thing. right? This is their excuse of why they're spraying chemicals in the sky. Oh, global warming. It's for global warming. Yet these data centers are cooking the atmosphere. Here's the hard truth. Every 6 years, your dollar loses half its buying power.
Yeah, man. So they're moving forward with their plans. Okay. They ain't hiding it anymore. But if you're not aware of what's happening in the world, you pretty much want to be caught unawares. Okay. Now he mentioned how that these data centers will fail. They're gonna fail when the Lord come back. That's when they're gonna fail. They're gonna be destroyed. The Most High is not going to allow this devil, okay, to fulfill his desires upon the world, ultimately upon the elect. He will not get that pleasure. Yes, he will get the pleasure of, chipping people, right? The Apostle John saw people getting that MOTB, but this man will not get the pleasure, okay, of enslaving each and every human being on the planet digitally, right? It ain't going to happen. But this is very interesting, man. Okay. And it seems as if nobody is talking about the data centers, bro, which is crazy, right? No one is talking about the data centers. Why? You get, news here and there, but it's not a big topic, right? Like Drake album, right? Chris Brown album, this happening, that happening in the world. Why aren't they pushing the data centers, bro? Nobody is talking about this shit. But these data centers are literally going to be the thing that fucking enslave you. They need that infrastructure, bro. They need it. And once it's established, okay, bro, they are building a massive, massive, massive data center in Utah, bro. A huge one. And the local people are there going crazy, bro. Them Edomites are bugging out, trying to get it, pretty much stopped. But they can't stop prophecy. Okay? You can't stop it, bro. It has to happen. All right? And look, as I said in the beginning, we shouldn't be worrying about, data centers being put up. Let it happen. Everything Esau is doing is working towards our salvation. So I'm not mad that data centers have been established. No. Do it, nigga. Do what you got to do, Esau. Do it, bro. I pray he's successful in establishing these data centers. So that MOTB can come on and we can go to hell home. I'm tired of waking up in America every goddamn day. Okay? I want to wake up in Israel. I want to wake up in Israel, walk outside, grab some fruit off the tree, okay? Play with my children, go fly in a chariot, right? Kick an Edomite in his ass, okay? And praise Yahweh Shema Shai. I don't want to keep waking up in Babylon every day, right? Scrolling through the damn cell phone, wasting my fucking time, okay? This is a waste of goddamn time in Babylon. We're in captivity though, bro, okay? This place sucks. Babylon fucking sucks, bro. All you can do is scroll through your cell phone. Ooh. All right? Bugged out. Okay? Just scroll through the damn cell phone. Eating chips and shit, right? This sucks. This sucks, man. But the Most High so he gonna stop this devil. Okay? He will not get that pleasure. Here we go. Job 5:12 NLT Bible, it says, he frustrates the plans of schemers, so the work of their hands will not succeed. He traps the wise in their own cleverness, so their cunning schemes are thwarted. So these Edomites are working towards a surveillance state, a control grid. Obviously, they don't get the chance to set it up, do their thing, but he won't get a chance to truly get his desire upon the Lord's people. All right, the elect, that is. The Most High gonna stop him. Okay, via World War III. It's gonna put an end to all this madness, man. Shalom.